It's the KT Network. We are back, and we got family in the building. And, man, what he has done this year for this career expo, I mean, we took it to the next level. Did you not? So I got none other than my coach, my brother, Parker, in the building. Come on, round of applause. Come on. Come on.
I appreciate it.
How are you?
Man, I'm doing amazing, and I think it's wonderful what you're doing, brother. Like, I feel like, you came a long way with this. I'm so amazed by, like, the development, like, and the growth, like, in the network. That's why I'm always trying to support or loop you in whatever I'm doing.
Man, every time. And I just cannot thank you enough for that. That's what you need when you're coming up. You need people who are really going to go back for you and really believe in what you're doing. And, man, we went. And I keep telling people I walk outside this hallway every time because this is the same hallway we did it last year.
Yeah.
But it was just the hallway.
Yeah.
Now it's the whole
floor, right? That was the goal.
And the school is involved. So it's just taking things to the next level. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, no doubt.
For you, why was that so important for you to take it to the next level?
Man, for me, the next level was, so last year we did it. We only planned it for like a month. We just said, like it's something we want to do. So this year we said, let's really, 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 really put some time and effort into it. And what was big for me was trying to bring more alumni back to see that look. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's here, a lot of people that's here came through these hallways, graduated from here, and went on to do they thing, whatever. So that was important to me, just so the kids who here can see, look, man, you can go here, you can graduate all that, and still be successful in whatever you want to do.
So, long-time coach. You have brought me in. Shout out, Shaw High School, the Cardinals. We had an amazing season last year.
Word.
You were there for a long time. But now you are at a new location.
Yes, sir.
Lutheran East.
Yes, sir.
How is that? How has that been? How's the transition?
Man, it's been like honestly, it's been a breath of fresh air, honestly. Just, to be in a situation where you have buy-in all across the board, like from admin on down. You have support from admin on down as well. There's more of a talent base to work with. A good staff I'm looking forward to working with. So it's really like a breath of fresh air, and it's a new chapter, for us. And so just for y'all knowing, I'm working hard to recruit my boy back with me again. So just make sure whenever y'all, making sure, stay in the comments with him, blow the comments up, say, man, look, you need to get back out there because my man is really good with what he do.
Appreciate it, man. Now, I got to ask you because, look, when I say he's an impact, like, you're impact to these kids. Right. And you're in multiple schools, multiple high schools in the Ohio, Cleveland area.
Word.
But you're also in the Shaker area. So how was it working with the girl? I mean, y'all had an amazing season.
We did.
Talk about that a little bit. Cleveland, rep y'all. Talk about the moment.
Man, for one, really, I want to shout out the girls over there because it was a transition year. We hired a new coach this year. He decided to keep me on the staff, which I was thankful for. And so all the girls bought in, and we had a successful year. But it was definitely a transition year just because whenever you deal with a new coach who has new ideas, but he definitely did lean on us to help him with the transition. And it's been, the girls were amazing, So we actually sent a few off to school this year. I was there for their signing day. So that's always a big thing to see the ones that you've had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go to send them off to sign them letters of intent, as you know, like you did as well. And just going to keep on following their careers and see what they do, because as you know, I'm really big on that. I want to make sure it don't end in high school for me. As far as my support of my former players, I want to make sure that whatever you do, you'll always have my support.
Why? Where'd that come from?
Man, it's just because I remember as a kid, I always looked in the stands and wished there was somebody there, for me. And honestly, not to say that my mom wasn't there. She had to work, and, she was grinding. But to have a coach follow me throughout the steps was always a big deal. And it kind of gives you that extra boost to know somebody's watching. You know what I'm saying?
Now, they're going to be upset at us. All the alumni that's not here,
Y'all
not involved.
You should have came back.
Because you should have came. But tell them how they could possibly be in the next one.
The next one, so we do want to do it for a third year and do it even bigger and better. So every year we want to boss up a little bit. So, DM me on the gram. You can DM King Latif on the gram and just say you're interested, and they will loop you in. Because my thing is this: we want to give everybody like a chance to be on their platform and promote whatever they're doing. That's what this is for.
Where can they find you?
At the 7th Associate on Instagram. Just DM me. You'll see all the other stuff on there. Add me so I can keep you in the loop, and we'll go from there, man. It's always a pleasure, my brother.
Man, I don't know. I ain't gonna make this decision live on air. I don't know.
No, we're going to, yeah.
Blue,
Yeah, we might have to change up colors. We're going to chill with this.
But I thank you so much for everything.
So, last thing I want to say, shout out to King Teeth Network. Shout out to TKN Media. Blow them up. Watch them. Find them. Get down in the comments, okay? Man, support this man.
We out of here. Boom. All right. So, boom, it's the King TV Network. We are here live at John Hay High School, and I have another alum with me, and he has done such amazing things in the broadcasting world, man. I just want to say congratulations. Congratulations on graduating. Man, that's huge. We got Chauncy in the building. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm
Man,
great, man.
round of applause real quick. Yes, sir. How are you?
Man, I'm great, man. Everything is great. Really excited for what's coming next. Graduation is finally past us, and took a quick vacation, and now, ready to get back rolling again.
So tell me this, where did you go for the people, and what did you study?
Ooh, I like that. This is my favorite part. I am a proud now alum of the illustrious Alabama A&M University, located in Huntsville, Alabama. Yes, sir.
That's beautiful.
Yes, sir. Communications media.
I
forgot
love
about that.
You was killing them on there.
Man, somebody got to.
Man, you might be. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I be hearing a little bit. I be hearing a little bit of everybody, but I be hearing a little bit of.
Oh, there was a lot of chatter about me. That's an understatement to say that, too. It was some chatter about me. I understand.
What made you go down that route?
Honestly, I think it was the geography originally. Being comfortable 24/7, 365 out the year. Don't have to shovel snow. Don't have to worry about snow days. Great weather. I mean, amazing weather. 70 in December is something I would tell any senior or anyone young that's looking to go to college, take that in mind. You definitely want to avoid, bad weather cities. Yeah. And then, two, I think it was how close I would be to family. Being here in Ohio, I don't have a lot of immediate family, like grandparents, aunts, uncles that were here. It was just my family, So I think being closer in Alabama, in Huntsville, being an hour away from Birmingham, being 2 hours away from Talladega, where my father's family originated from, I think that was something that was important to me, just to get closer to them and be closer and try to develop more of a relationship on my own versus just, seeing them once, maybe a year.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. So you started, you've been around basketball your whole life, right?
Entire life, yeah.
So why go and be an announcer for, did you never want to get away from it, or is this just something you just...
You know what? It's funny you say that. It stemmed, and it's funny because there's actually a assignment in this building that I just saw about a couple hours ago, where I was doing an assignment my sophomore year of high school here, and in the assignment I wrote, it's a Nightingale assignment. Basically, it's saying who you are now, what you're looking forward to in your future. I wrote in the assignment, it said, "Where am I going?" That was the title of it. And I mentioned, this is what I want to do, being a broadcaster for these 3-letter, 4-letter networks, covering college basketball, college sports, NFL, NBA. And I was just stunned. It took me back. I shed a couple tears because it was like, wow. I knew this is where I was going, and now here I am. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. I remember I was sitting next to Anthony Carmen, former standout basketball player at East Tech. We were in a Cleveland State like a little shootout tournament over the summer. I remember when that was a thing. And, they were starting to discuss to us about what majors we want to do and what we want to do. And it was kind of like a icebreaker challenge they were doing for all the student athletes that were in there, which was primarily Senate students. Mm-hmm. And I remember telling him, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be in the broadcast. I'm going to cover this, that. maybe even be play-by-play if I can get my hands on it. And, here we are. So once I got that chance going to college, I was excited to be an athlete for one.
Right.
And then A&M was a Division I program.
Right.
Hello.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Some people get that,
We got a round of applause for that one.
Hello. You know what I mean? Like, it was something that people didn't think could happen back then.
Right.
And then it was happening. And things were going well. I'm excited. And I get cut. No, it was, they changed coaches. And, when coach changes happen, it's very often in college basketball and college sports realm, people go opposite directions. So, I decided to make a pivot instead of, go the other route, which typically was transferring, finding another hooping route. Yeah.
You went into actually broadcasting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big jump from like starting your career in college to like, so did you feel like you were done hooping?
Not necessarily. I thought I had a lot left in the tank. I was always working out. And the coaches at the time at A&M were gracious enough to give me the opportunity to just work out on my own, shoot machines, stuff of that nature, as long as they weren't in the midst of it, right. Practicing, doing what they need to do. So I thought there was a chance. I even went on a couple of basketball visits, actually, Miles College, and I'm glad I can say it's now, in West Virginia State, where Isaiah Noel was at. Yeah, and it was on that plane, that trip back where I thought, I could either go to these schools or I could wait, hopefully try out again at A&M, and, things may go different this time, but I'm going to be a walk-on. And, we know the walk-on stories. Usually they're bench riders in basketball, and why would I want to do that? And this team's a losing program. Right. See what I'm saying? So I said either I could make the team and be proud that I made a team that's on a losing program, or be the man and be the one that's commentating and talking about the team that is the losing program. Mm-hmm. That's it. So, I said I want to make my own legacy. I don't want anyone else to define my legacy. And, the story was history. The rest is history is how they like to say. So.
There's so much we can get into it. And I want to stick to your story because a lot of your story involved your father. And I want to get in that today.
Okay.
Because I think that's, I want to get real deep into that. And I'm going to sit you down and we're going to do it for real. But we are here, the Career Expo. How does it feel coming back to John Hay as an alumni and being able to speak and talk to kids and just being a presence on campus at John Hay?
Truthfully, it's bittersweet. I think it's something that I didn't see coming. If you had told me this 2-3 years ago, I probably wouldn't even accept it.
Really?
The role. No. Because I felt like I left with such a sour taste here that I didn't necessarily think that me at that time, the person I was at that time, would be able to give back. And it wouldn't really be received either because of who I was at the time and because of my name at the time and, things of that nature. So when I look back now today, I'm extremely happy. I'm thankful. Because, these opportunities don't come easy. And truthfully, it's a breath of fresh air, too, because, it's a different crowd that I'm working with. You're working with the younger crowd. And I think that's something that I look forward to trying to navigate more now, too, when you look in this media spectrum, is how can I get the younger crowd as well as tying in the older crowd as well to be able to all be on the same accord and to be receptive of what I say. So, working with them, it's been truly an honor. It's been really great. Yeah.
That's all I got for today because I just want to get so deep that.
Oh man, I mean, and then you had Dev Carter on, so
right?
You know what I mean. So I was waiting. I'm like, man, all right. I remember I heard the Parker conversation you had, and you was like, give me your top football players from John Hay since the rebuild. So I was excited when I saw him through the window. I almost wanted to jump through and start jumping in on their part, on his part, because I'm like, man. Y'all brought back so many memories just seeing him and, see what he's doing now. Yeah. Yeah. It is different.
Thank you, man. Thank you for not only, being an example for the people that coming right after me. Like, I wanted y'all to be successful.
I appreciate that, man.
To see it and to have it happen and to be able to talk about it, man, it just brings my heart joy, man. And then just thank you so much for always supporting me. I mean, you've supported me in this since 3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
land before time.
Man,
That's what it's all about, man. So it's all about, that's something I learned that being at a HBCU is that, we got to be able to support one another. You can go as fast as you can by yourself, but you'll go far when you're with a group of people. Yes, sir. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Of course. I know you used to handle the mic,
Right.
but give me that back. It's the King Team Network. We out of here. It's the King Team Network. We are back, and we here with family. Miss Chanitta, WestBrooks. Now you better scoot in. You better scoot over. Scoot over. Get in the sign. Get in the sign.
Okay, here we go.
And we are here at the John Hay 2023 ExPo, Career ExPo. And what's crazy is she was so mad at me that she was not a part of the 2022 Career ExPo that I forgot to ask her to be a part of this one. But I made it a point to tell Parker, and I got emails and text to prove it, that I was like, nah, you got to get Chanitta. You better make sure you grab her because she going to be mad at me. And I still forgot. But we have Miss Chanitta WestBrooks in the building. How are you?
I am amazing.
That's good. Tell the people a little something so I can post it. Now we got 1 million views.
First of all, let's congratulate, the King Team Network because they have made it to 1 million plus views. As someone who has been here and seen the journey from the beginning in the backyard in the what was we?
Man, at my grandma's house.
Yes, at his grandma's house recording.
In the back.
Come on.
What's the sunroom?
Yes, for the life of an ex-athlete. I am so proud of you. I am truly, you know how I feel about you. But I'm so proud of you, and that's so amazing because you really have worked tremendously hard, and your efforts never go unnoticed, especially, me. I really am happy for you. So continue to keep on going forward. And if y'all ain't messing with them, and if y'all haven't, what y'all doing? Literally, what are y'all doing? So, congrats. Come on. So congratulations. I am so proud of you.
But congratulations to you, Miss Hall of Famer, Miss Every Time I See You, you get another award, Miss Wine Expertise, Miss Sell Out every week, so I can't even promote it. How are you? How's the businesses? How's the track life? Because I know you got your girls going crazy right now. Shout out. It's Bedford, right?
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to the Bearcats, right?
The Bearcats.
Shout out to the Bearcats. I had to make sure because, we be repping the Cardinals, the Hornets, and the Bearcats. Yeah.
Yes.
So how is everything?
So everything is good. It's busy. I'm not going to say that it's easy. Running 3 businesses is not for the weak.
No.
I have definitely had to make a lot of adjustments.
Yes.
Just amongst all my businesses in general. I feel like I realized that my missions or what I thought was, especially for my youth organization, is not what I want it to be. Really? So I've adjusted it. It will be turning into something else. So yeah, and that's okay.
Transition.
I'm in transitional stage, not only with my businesses, but with my life right now.
I love it.
I'm on a journey.
I love it.
So
as we should be.
I'm excited. My girls are competing today in regionals at Austin Town Fitch. So I'm excited for them. They are a bunch of 10th graders, 1 junior, so they're a young group.
Yeah.
I don't even think they know what they're doing right now to be actually amongst older high schooler girls right now, and they're in the mix.
Yeah.
They're in the mix.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for them. So that's exciting. This is my last year coaching. So no. It's time. It's a time commitment.
Man.
So and it's not even just coaching in the time. It's mentorship because
caring.
You don't really realize the impact that you have on youth until you're actually coaching now, where it was vice versa, where you actually the athlete at the moment. And I think that with now being a coach, I'm seeing the discrepancies of lack of support at home. I'm seeing the lack of even understanding the difference between, like, everybody don't get a participation award. Like, you're here to win. Okay? So at the end of the day, like, I think a lot of the athletes are thinking that it's okay to be second. And I'm not saying it's wrong with not being first, but I think that at the end of the day, your goal should always want to be your best self and perform your best. Yeah. So that's also been a thing. So it's an adjustment. So I think right now, as I'm maneuvering out of coaching, I am grateful for the impact that I've had on these young people. So I'm going to leave it at that because I'm done coaching. Like, people are asking me to come other places, and I am okay. So if you're watching this, I am not coaching anymore anywhere. Okay.
Would you ever go back?
Not coaching. But when I go back and work with youth, that's why I say even with my youth organization, I want to keep it, honestly, with just providing scholarships. And I also want to, with me being an author, I want to just keep those author engagements. But when I come back now with my youth, like, and that will be a couple years from now, I want to actually have, in a sense, like a place for youth to come where they can have like a safe space. Yes. So that's my goal with that. And I know for that, I have to create a certain amount of revenue. I have to create a certain amount of community partners. I have to network, and I have to build that up. So in the midst of that, I'll just be doing a lot of research and building until I can come back in the next maybe 5 to 10 years with that. So for now, it's on pause, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah.
I love the journey, man. You are never afraid to take action in your life to better your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you know I love you. And you know we can sit here and talk all day.
We could.
We got to get to this
panel.
What do you think? How does it feel for one being a Hall of Famer and being back in the school?
You know, I walked in here and there was just almost a sense of like peace. And I'm gonna try to get emotional right now because it really is. Like, I feel like when I came back into this school, it made me realize, like, even seeing my old teachers, come on, God. That's God. That's God. That's God. Maybe he's saying it's happening. I don't know. But I think that even, like, seeing my old teachers, it just makes me appreciate, like, even what they taught me. Because I didn't get it back then. I didn't get when they were pushing me hard and when they were like, no, like, it's okay to have fun, but you need to learn and be here for a reason because the things that you're learning here in this building, you're going to have to take with you when you become an adult. Right. It didn't make sense then, but now it all makes sense. So to be able to come back and now be more mature, have a more mature mindset, even for them to see me in this light, because even though I was me, you know, I was good at school, I was still a jokester.
Right.
You know, talked a lot.
Yeah.
But
I have maturity to you.
Yes, and to see them even like laugh and appreciate that, and just to let me know how proud of me that they are, that also like warms my heart. Yeah. So that's great. I've talked to a lot of young people today.
I love it.
And, you know, that's my thing.
Right.
So they could have they skipped tables, and they could have went to any other table or skipped my table, but they chose to come to me. And the impact even from meeting them and to just even hear their stories was amazing. So I'm just glad to be here, to be honest. Like, I am. So it's just great.
I love it.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Of course. We got to get to this.
We do. Okay.
Peace. No, I need you to say it. It's been the King TV Network, and we out of here. Go.
It's what? What I'm saying?
It's the King TV Network, and we out of here.
It's the King TV Network. It's the King. Oh, blur.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get it out.
It is the King TV Network, and we're out of here.